Hello friends, it's been a long time since I put out a video, so let's preheat our ovens and let's get ready to make some lemon meringue pie as we catch up. Welcome back to my channel. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date for whenever I upload a new video. My friends, it has been so long since I uploaded a video. So much has been going on, and I definitely want to catch y'all up with everything that's been happening in my and my family's life. All of it good. But before we get into all of that, let's start gathering our ingredients to make our lemon meringue pie with our pre-made crust. So we're going to be using a Pillsbury crust. I got this at the freezer aisle at the grocery store. So I'm using this because I have been so busy with work and home that I don't have time to make a homemade pie crust. Although I know how to make one, I mean, just sometimes you have to have some shortcuts. So I'm going to use the Pillsbury Pie Crust. And so what you're going to need to gather for your filling is about 1 1/4 cup of sugar, 1 1/3 cups of cornstarch, half a teaspoon. You're going to need 3 egg yolks, 2 tablespoons of butter, and 1 tablespoon of grated lemon zest. Okay, and then you're going to use half a cup of the fresh lemon juice. So as you are zesting your lemon, you're going to have your little juicer that I have here on the side. And I am going to juice about half a cup of the lemon juice. Okay, and then for the meringue, you're going to need 3 egg whites, 1/4 cup of, 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar, half a teaspoon of vanilla, and half a cup or 1/4 cup of sugar. And this is going to be for your meringue. Sorry if I'm all over the place. It's been a while, like I said, since I've put a video together. Definitely more content is going to be coming out. Christmas is right around the corner, so I'm looking at some Christmas recipes. But let me just share with y'all, a little bit of what's been going on. As you're watching me, it's self-explanatory of what I'm doing, so you will be able to follow those steps. All this to say, make sure you preheat your oven to 450 degrees. And then, let's get into this whole spiel of what's been happening. So, for many of you that are new to my channel, prior to me just turning this whole channel into a cooking channel, I was a homeschooling mom for many years. I stopped that. While I was homeschooling, I was going to school, earning my degree. Praise the Lord, I was able to earn a master's degree. I'm still in school earning my doctorate. So I'm looking forward to that, which is a lot of work. On top of that, I have become a full-time working mom, which kind of put the pause for me to stop homeschooling because, I was able to work from home because of the pandemic. But now that everything is reopened again and COVID is far away now, I'm able to go back to work. And so work has become a little bit more demanding in a sense that I have to be more on site. And so I've announced in the channel that my daughter, we enrolled her in a private Christian school, which it really didn't work out for her. She wasn't happy. It was just not a fit for her. Not that the school wasn't a good school, but the whole routine and the workflow and the schedule, it just didn't fit her lifestyle, what she was accustomed to doing and learning. And so she was just struggling with all of it. And so we had to make a decision to, withdraw her from school and me attempting to homeschool her even while working a full-time job outside of the home, which can be done. But for me, it was challenging because my travel time to and from work is about close to 4 hours, depending on traffic. And so, that wasn't working out. But thank God that I was able to enroll her in a dual enrollment program where she can earn her high school diploma and finish with 30 college credits. So we ended up going that route. So let me take a brief pause. So as you can see here, I'm making the lemon curd for the filling. So make sure that you follow. I will put the recipes, and I will also put the instructions on how to follow all of the steps down below, so that you can know how to make this filling. It is just so delicious. You can not only use this in your lemon meringue pie, but you can also use it on the side as a topping for any other dishes as well. So anywho, so my daughter is now a high school / college student, which is amazing. And that's just one of the wonderful things that's happened in our lives so far. I recently received a promotion. So now I am doing, I have a different role in the higher education institution where I am currently working, which is amazing. I'm loving the new role that I'm doing. It's just so phenomenal. I'm thriving. I found my place. I feel like I have purpose, and I'm loving it, enjoying it. However, the work is demanding. And so I've been putting in some hours, which has taken me away from filming and editing and just doing all the things that I love to do. And so I am just trying to find my rhythm so I can get back into creating content that you enjoy and that you would appreciate as I share my recipes from my family table to your family table. So that's another great thing that happened. And then drum roll, please. We are going to be grandparents, y'all. So all of these videos of cooking and baking is definitely going to come in handy. We're going to have a grandbaby coming in February 2024. So I cannot wait. So of course, so many recipes that I'm going to share, baby food recipes. I can't wait to share because, I have to make my grandbaby the best of the best and not fill her up with any of these preservatives or anything like that. So I cannot wait to share that later on. But of course, I'm going to bring you some great recipes. I'm going to continue sharing on my channel. Just be patient. Don't leave me yet. I'm still here. I'm still trying to just bring it all together for you. And I hope that you guys will stick around so that you can see all of the great stuff that's happening. So now I am making the meringue. And so with the meringue, you're going to have to whip it and add all of the ingredients that I've shared earlier, and you're just going to whip and slowly add the sugar. You don't want to add the sugar all at once, but you want to just add it a little bit at a time and you're going to continue to beat the egg whites until soft peaks form. And this is going to make up your topping for the meringue. All right, so once you have gathered all of your ingredients, again, the first thing you want to do is set your oven to 450 degrees. And then you're going to take that pie crust and you are going to just, sometimes using the store-bought freezer crusts can be a hit or miss. Honestly, I wasn't so happy with this. As you can see, the dough was really thin. It was breaking apart. I really didn't like the taste of it. So although this is helpful for when wanting to just, have and create shortcuts, especially when you're a busy working mom, you still want to be able to provide good quality ingredients for your family. So maybe the Pillsbury, and usually I like using Pillsbury products for certain things, but this particular pie dish or pie crust was not a good fit for me. So I would suggest to make your own pie crust ahead of time, where you can do the pie crust when you have some downtime, freeze it, and then when you're ready to bake any of your pies, you already have your own pre-made pie crust in the freezer. I will definitely create a video showing you how to do that so that you don't have to do everything all at once. But for the sake of wanting to put this video out and for creating this dish, because I have been dying to eat some lemon meringue. The thing is that I'm the only one that likes lemon meringue in the house, and so honestly, the whole pie, almost the whole pie, went. I had to throw it out because it was just me eating it, and so yeah, I really, that's the downside of it. But it came out so good. The meringue topping was delicious. It was tasty. It had the right amount of sugar. However, if you are following a diet, instead of using regular sugar, you can use your Truvia or any other sweetener that will sweeten up the dish for you. And so what you're going to do once you combine all of the ingredients, you are going to then bake the pie and lower it, the setting. So you'll preheat it to 450 degrees, and you're going to put in your pie shell or your pie crust, and you're going to leave it there and let it bake for 9 to 10 minutes or until it's golden brown. And then you're going to let it completely cool about 30 minutes before you add in the filling. Okay, and then while the pie crust is in the oven, as you saw me do, make sure that you do your filling, you whip up your meringue, and then you're gonna bake this at 350 degrees, okay? And you wanna make sure that you do this for about 12 to 15 minutes or until the meringue is a light golden brown. And you wanna cool it completely for about an hour before you even try to eat this, because the filling is going to be really hot. So I would suggest to let it completely cool for an hour before refrigerating. Once the hour passes, you can go ahead and let the filling completely set in the refrigerator for about 3 hours. Now, because we're using the eggs to make the meringue, this is a pie that you really want to eat within a day or two, just to, because of the egg whites, okay? And so you want to make sure that it stays fresh. And so let's see how this turned out. Here we go. I mean, I think I left it a little longer, but for my first time, and I try to slice it, so that's why you see a little opening there. But for my first time, I thought it was great. I will be making this pie again so that I can perfect this recipe. Next time, I will be using my own pie crust, and I cannot wait to share with you more of what's happening in my life. So make sure to come back.